Hey Sagittarius, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get to your reading. Hopefully you guys are doing really well wherever you are in the world, or whatever time of day it is in the world. Let's see what is important that Spirit wants you to know. What do you need to know, Sagittarius? Ooh, okay, for my Sagittarius, what do they need to know? Whoa. Not all those. We're not doing that. No, not tonight. Let's see. Let's try to be a little more focused. What does our Sagittarius need to know? Important messages for our Sagittarius. What do they need to know, Spirit? Again, like I mentioned, hopefully you guys are doing okay. If this video resonates, go ahead, give a like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, we got 3 for you. Balance, honesty, and this is gratitude. Gratitude. Okay. Denial on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Interesting. Interesting. The reason why I'm saying interesting here, Sagittarius, is it, can I ask you a question? You don't mind, do you? If I ask you a question, Sag? Okay. I was hoping you wouldn't mind. When was the last time, and you can say yes or no, you could say you do it every day, you can say you haven't done it in a long time. It's okay. When's the last time you told Spirit thank you? Honestly, no matter the ups and downs in your life, when was the last time you said thank you, Spirit, for what you have done, good, bad, or indifferent? The reason why I'm bringing this up for you, Sagittarius, is because positive positioning is being required here for you. Positive positioning is being required here for you, but it's being required for a reason. So let's get into this. Why is this being required? Because there's some denial, and with denial it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. When was the last time you said thank you? And again, you can say you thank Spirit every day. You can say I haven't thanked Spirit in a long time. You can say I thank Spirit when good things happen. I can say, you can say whenever. But I have to ask you, Sagittarius, how often do you wake up with the attitude of gratitude? Wow. How often do you wake up with the attitude of gratitude, Sagittarius? And I mean that in an authentic way. So we have caring connection that popped out. We have magician in the mirror. Door to personal healing and happiness. Bottom of the deck is attachment. Okay. So Sag, right? You don't mind me calling you Sag, right? You know how powerful you are, don't you? I hope you know, because you are. But more importantly here, Sagittarius, you are protected, per usual. But something's interesting here, and this is kind of breaking off, now that I'm seeing more, it's breaking off into 2 groups of you guys. So I'm trying to make this as streamlined as possible so this doesn't become convoluted for you guys. But with caring connections, magician in the mirror, and door to personal healing and happiness. Actually, no. This is specific. This is specific. So this won't resonate with everybody. Sagittarius, what is it that you truly want? This feels like this is more so going to my single Sagittarius. And I didn't plan for this to be a love reading, but here we go, right? And for some of you, this doesn't even have to be in love. This can be in regards to actual connections you have in your life, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, etc. But I'm just gonna focus on love because I'm getting more of a love energy. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Just apply it as you see it fit. But what is it that you truly want, Sagittarius? Especially for my single ones. What is it that you want? Because I got caring connections here, magician in the mirror, and door to personal healing and happiness. So you're wanting I don't want to say you are wanting a connection, because we got denial here, right? So this is feeling like a Sagittarius who has been through their share of shit in connections, and maybe having that exterior on the outside of, you know what, I'm fine. I don't need a connection. I'm good. I'm strong. I don't need, the right one will come when it comes. In the meantime, I'll be a strong, independent man or a strong, independent woman. I don't need anybody. But at the end of the day, Sagittarius, if we're being honest, humans, we were made for each other. We were made to congregate with each other. And it feels like here there's a lot of healing that you've been doing or needing to focus on doing with this door to personal healing and happiness. But not only that, Sagittarius, I have to ask you, when was the last time you looked in the mirror at yourself? When was the last time that you looked in the mirror and said, you know what? And I think I said this in a different reading. I don't know who it was for, but in every relationship, you are the common denominator. Every relationship that works or doesn't work or pans out or doesn't pan out, you're always the common denominator. So let's look in the mirror, Sagittarius. What is it with me? Not me, but you. I'm saying if I was Sagittarius, right? What is it with me? What have I done in relationships that I've played my own share of, the downfall? What are my shortcomings? And the reason why I ask you this, Sagittarius, because you have been through quite a few turbulent relationships, whether it's one, whether it's multiple, it all will vary for all of you, right? But healing is being highlighted here. Because the thing is, whether you know this consciously or unconsciously, you are manifesting a new relationship in your life. You are manifesting somebody new in your life. And I don't care what all the, I'm an independent man, I don't want to hear the bullshit. Excuse my language. I don't want to hear. Sorry, I'm not going to feed into the narrative. Not what I'm looking at, what I'm looking, and not what I'm feeling, what I'm feeling. I'm not going to feed into the narrative here. So I'm asking you, Sagittarius, in this moment or in moments of healing, past situations that you've gone through, when have you last told Spirit thank you? Just thank you. Being in a space of gratitude. When was the last time that you thanked Spirit for all of the lessons that you've learned in each and every relationship, good, bad, or indifferent? Thank you for these lessons because now it taught me a little more about myself that I may have not known before. When was the last time you've done that? When was the last time that you looked in the mirror and looked at yourself and said, wow, look at the person I truly have become. I've been battered, I've been bruised, I've been hurt. I've had good times, good memories. And all of these experiences have made me so much stronger, so much wiser. I can stand on my feet more firm. I know what I want and I know what I don't want. I know my negotiables and I know my non-negotiables. Now I understand if I do want a connection to go towards it with intention, right? When was the last time you thanked Spirit for this clarity? When was the last time you thanked Spirit for the lessons? When was the last time you thanked Spirit for the understandings? And I'm saying this to you because it's here. I'm saying this because I feel it. So I ask that of you, Sagittarius. So I want to see even further. Actually, we'll go here. Somebody told me in my comments a couple months ago that every time I start getting into my little speeches, I sound like Denzel Washington. And that's never my intention to get preachy, but sometimes I just get really passionate about the message, Sagittarius. And I'm very passionate about this because you want balance. Even if it's not in love, you want balance. You want peace in your life. But one thing you can take away from this message, Sagittarius, whether you are looking for love or you are not, but this feels more so love specific, but even if you are not, when was the last time you woke up and when was the last time you woke up and said thank you to Spirit for every single lesson, every single connection that's been brought into your life, the lessons that you've learned from them and that you've grown from them? When was the last time? You could say again, you do it every day, or you did it last night, or you haven't done it in a long time. I would ask this of you, though. If you don't do it often, please start. Please start. Because, well, spiritual growth. The reason why I say please start, Sagittarius, and this actually goes into the message I was going to say, so it's perfect. But I do say please start because through daily gratitude, through daily positive positioning, not only does it energetically shift the energy within you that may be off balance, that may be off kilter. You may have energy surrounding you where you don't know why you're feeling the way you are, but you just are, saying your thanks, being grateful allows for the energy to shift. being grateful and being in a state of positive positioning allows you to manifest what it is that you truly want. Whether it comes in the form of love, whether it comes in the form of finances, life, whatever it may be, but again, it feels like love. This is a part of your manifestations. You can't really manifest and have it come true if you don't say your thanks, right? So we have spiritual growth. So what you've been through, Sagittarius, and where's my tarot cards? Here we go. What you've been through, Sagittarius, this entire time has truly grown you. It's changed you. It's evolved you. And those experiences that may have not been the most savory, that left a little foul taste on the tongue, wasn't in vain. It was all for your spiritual growth. And there's blessings in that. There's light in that. There's clarity in that. So when was the last time you said thank you? Because I would tell you this. Tell me more for my Sagittarius. I would tell you this, Sagittarius. Without those lessons, you would be set up for failure. To repeat them again. Now, hopefully you've learned those lessons. And if you did, congratulations. But with those lessons, you became more wiser. You became more sharper. And here you go, Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. You became more wiser. You became more sharper. Mind a bit more clear. You have a greater understanding of who you are, what it is you want, and what it is that you need and what you require from people, from situations, from circumstances. And that's truly the blessing here. And I will tell you this. Like I mentioned to you, you're manifesting. You're manifesting love. Eight of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands upright, Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords. But don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings. Have you healed? Have you truly learned the lessons? Have you been able to evolve? Have you been able to address those inner wounds? Have you been able to address those inner child wounds? Have you been able to address the wounds that you've gathered from your prior experiences in relationships? Again, this is why I go back to positive positioning. This is why I go back to an attitude of gratitude. Through daily thanks to Spirit, saying what you are grateful for whatever it is you have left remaining, even if it's not much. What it does is transmute your energy. That's what you need. Let's transmute the energy. Let's not stay in the same energy or carry past energies forward into new connections. Let's change it into something a bit better. Don't block your blessings. All right? By blocking your blessings and not changing or releasing past energy, by not transmuting past energy, by not going to the root of circumstances, conditionings, patterns, or beliefs that we have in regards to relationships or connections based off prior experiences that may still leave us wounded, we block our blessings. And that's a shame because you got love coming in. And you got somebody that would adore spending a lifetime with you. But it's not coming in. Now with that Eight of Wands and reversing that Two of Swords, are you saying your thanks? And have you healed? Three of Swords in the reverse. I remember doing a reading for you. I don't know if it was the last reading I did for you. I don't know if it was the last reading that I did for you or not, but I was talking about this heartbreak energy. I believe it was you. Could have been, no, I think it was you. One more card here for my Sagittarius. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse, the Empress in the reverse, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Stuck energy. Your love life is stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. I don't know what you want me to do about it. It's stuck. I can't fix your love life for you. I can just tell you what's going on. It's fucking stuck. But why is it stuck? Well, that I ask you. Because we do have honesty here. And we have Magician in the mirror. So let's look at you, Sagittarius. I'm calling you out. Right? Again, you are the common denominator in all of your connections. So why is your love life stuck? Well, there can be a variety of different factors. I won't go into the different variables because it's all subjective. All of you are different, multiple of you watching. But I will say this. I don't like seeing the 8 of Swords. I don't like seeing the 2 of Swords. I don't like seeing the 3 of Swords. This lets me know that there's a lot of mental clouds going on, a lot of mental blockages that are keeping you stuck. New beginning, ready to be given to you. But it's like the universe hanging a carrot and dangling it over your face. Like that old commercial with the fish, and the guy's like, oh, you got to be faster than that, or you got to be quicker than that. That's what this feels like. It's like the connection that you want is dangling over you, Sagittarius, but you got to be quicker than that. Oh, it's getting away. Empress in the reverse, the new beginning, the new start, the new creation, right? When I look at the Empress, sometimes she reminds me of the Big Bang, if you believe in that theory. When the universe was created, she's the creator of all life. So it's like, it's right here, right here. But we can't obtain it or get to it because we're blocked. We're stuck. We're keeping ourselves in place. Healing needs to be done. And again, we have door to healing and personal happiness. You have the key. So why are you keeping yourself stuck? Or what's keeping you stuck? And for some of you, you may not even know. You may feel like, Mariah, what are you talking about? I feel like I try to put myself out there, but I keep getting these connections that aren't doing anything for me. Well, why are you choosing the people that you're choosing? I don't know. You tell me. Self-evaluation. Back again, magician in the mirror. I have to point the accountability back to you, Sagittarius. What is keeping you blocked? Now, I don't want to go into a therapy session because this can go into a therapy session really quick. But what I will say to you, Sagittarius, let's evaluate all of our connections, especially our most recent ones, but let's evaluate all of our connections. What did we allow? What did we tolerate? How did we show up? What did we accept? What did we put up with? What did we decide to give a chance that, given the visible red flags or subtle red flags, that we shouldn't have gave a chance? What allowed us to proceed? Then we can even go back a little further. Well, what do we see when we were growing up with our relationships around us? What then shaped and molded our view on relationships that allowed us to deal with certain connections or choose certain connections to entertain in our life that will not bring us the Ace of Pentacles, right? Here it goes, it's dangling. Self-evaluation. So I would say to you, Sagittarius, because you've learned a lot of lessons, because there's a lot of blocked energy, and to get into this blocked energy, something had to block you, which is in your mental. Well, a lot of times when we deal with mental blockages, it's because of some form of traumatic experience, trauma, or disappointing or frustrating experiences we've dealt with in our lives, which keeps us stuck. And being blocked is a fear-based energy. We don't want to deal with fear-based energies when we talk about new love. We don't want to deal with stuck energies when we talk about new love. Clean, clear energy is all we want when it comes to new love, but there's a lot of energy here that isn't copacetic or conducive to a healthy new relationship. So the thing about this is, Spirit's ready to bring you your person. But what are you ready to do? So that way you can get this Ace of Coins, right? This Ace of Pentacles that's dangling right in front of you. Right in front of you. This Two of Cups that's dangling right in front of you. Because mind you, you're looking good. You're standing on your own. You're looking amazing. But again, I don't like that we have this denial card on the bottom of the deck. Because that's letting me know somebody is either not taking accountability for their own behaviors, actions, or what their contributions are to relationships that allow relationships to fail. Or they're in denial of something's not wrong. It's not me. It's not me. I don't know. I can't be me. My intentions are always in the good space. My intentions are always placed correctly. Well, if it's not you, what is it? Because again, you're the common denominator in every relationship you're in. So let's transmute this denial energy. Let's transmute this stuck energy and bring in what it is that you truly do want, Sagittarius, because it's here. It's truly, I'm looking at it. I see carrying connections. And this entire stuck energy is meant for your spiritual growth, but it's not meant to stay in. It's not meant to stay in. We got to get out of this. We got to transmute this. And the first step, positive positioning, attitude of gratitude, right? So Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. But before I wrap this up, let me pull from this deck for you. What does my Sagittarius need to know, Spirit? What do my Sagittarius need to know? And the crazy thing about this is a stable, beautiful kind of love. And again, you're looking good, you're doing you, but are you looking in the mirror? Are you truly looking in the mirror at you? Because the Queen of Wands, as beautiful as she is, as charismatic as she is, as fiery as she is, it's a very surface energy. Queen of Wands doesn't really go deep. I'll leave that for the Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords, perhaps, because she rules the cerebral capacity, so she can mentally go deep. Queen of Wands, though, is very surface, very light, very fun. Doesn't like to do the dirty mental work of self-evaluation. And you're in that energy in the upright. You want to change your love life, Sagittarius, you got to look in the mirror. So, may I have a card for my Sagittarius spirit? Thank you. Healing chaos. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's what it is. Bottom of the deck is enlightenment. So, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse. Spiritual growth. Door to personal healing and happiness. Honesty, balance. It's time to heal whatever this is in the cerebral capacity. Whatever this is chaos that may lie dormant within you that is either you're consciously aware of or unconsciously aware of. It's time to start hammering that down and address it. And in the meantime, the first step, like I just said, and I'll say it for the final time, positive positioning, attitude of gratitude. When was the last time you thanked Spirit for all of the lessons that you've learned? And then start tackling the person in the mirror. Sagittarius, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure as always. I thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.